Hi, I'm Chris Tolan, the Email Marketing Guy, and this video is just for you if you're a restaurant owner or a restaurant manager. Is your restaurant like many restaurants at the moment, where your food and everything inside the restaurant, your customer service is great, but you're just not getting the number of new customers that you deserve? Do you also have the common problem that the existing forms of advertising that you've used for years, and that might be adverts in newspapers, or maybe putting flyers through house doors, or maybe putting your menu through house doors, are just not working as effectively as they used to, but are actually costing you more and more all the time, particularly with newspaper adverts? I'm going to show you a way that will not only attract lots of new customers to your restaurant, but will also tempt your existing customers to come back and visit you more frequently. What's more, I'm going to show you how I can do this for you for just £50 in a way that will increase your revenue by at the very least £600. And I'll even give you my guarantee that this will not cost you a penny if it doesn't increase your restaurant's revenue. Well, you're probably wondering how I can actually do this for you. Well, firstly, we're going to build an email list of your customers and your potential customers. So this will be an email list of people that want to hear from your restaurant. There'll be people that are local to you and that dine out in your local area. Secondly, we'll send emails to these people. These could be emails about your restaurant to tell them how good your food is. It could be details of special events that you're holding or special evenings. It could be a discount or a coupon. It could be a voucher that maybe gives them a discount if they come on a Tuesday or Wednesday, a night that's normally quieter for you. Something that will encourage people to come and visit your restaurant. So, how can this increase your revenue? Let me just give you a quick example. Now, what I will look to do is to very quickly build an email list for you of 1,000 local diners. Now, this is something that I have done lots of times for different restaurants. With many restaurants, we built a list well in excess of 1,000 in just a few weeks or a month or so. And so we would look to build a list of 1,000 people. Now, let's look at 1,000 people we send an email to. Even if the response rate was a tiny 2%, and 2% decided to come to visit you for a meal. Now, 2% of 1,000 is 20 people. Those people wouldn't generally come and eat with you on their own, so we'll assume that they've just brought one person with them. So that's another 20 people, so a total of 40 that come to your restaurant to eat. Now, and again, I'm just making up these figures, it may be different for your restaurant, but if those 40 people spend just £15 each in your restaurant, that is £600. £600 that wouldn't have been in your revenue, so £600 of extra revenue for your restaurant. Now, of course, that's working with just the tiny response rate of 2% and with a list of 1,000. But what if we grew your list to 1,200, 1,500, 2,000 people or even more? And what if the response rate to your email or to your voucher or to your coupon was more than 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% or even more? It's still only a small percentage of the total number that we're sending the email to, but you can see that that could actually have a dramatic effect on your revenue. And of course, if this was happening on a weekly basis or every fortnight, the amount of difference that can make to your revenue over a month is quite considerable. So now you're probably wondering, well, how can I actually grow a list of that size for you in just a number of weeks? Well, what I would do is use my Viral Prize Draw software. This is all set up for you. I do everything for you. It's set up on a separate website, so it doesn't need to interfere with your existing website. And the beauty of this is, firstly, you need to agree on a prize that we can give away for the prize draw. But the beauty of this draw is when anybody enters it, firstly, every single person that enters the draw goes onto your email list. And so we are gradually growing that list, or rapidly growing that list. But as soon as they've entered, they are then persuaded or encouraged to share the prize draw with all of their friends. And the reason why they'll do this is because their chances of winning the prize draw are greatly increased by sharing the draw with their friends. Now, you'll see an example of this very shortly, but the benefits of this and the reason this works are because people do share this, and they share it on Facebook, they share it on Twitter, they share it with all their friends. And so suddenly, even from a start of nothing, your list can grow to 1,000, 1,200 or more within just a few days or a few weeks. And once you've grown this type of an email list, it becomes a real asset for your business, an asset that will pay you back for month after month, year after year, because don't forget, these people are people who are in your area, they dine out in your area, and they've asked to hear from you. They've joined your prize draw, they've asked to receive your emails. And of course, as we then look to grow your list by more and more people every single month your emails are going to more and more people. And so your response rates get bigger and bigger, and people receive your emails, receive your offers, and then come to your restaurant. If at the moment you don't have a newsletter at all for your restaurant, then I'll do everything for you. I'll get your newsletter set up, your viral prize draw software, we'll get it working so that people are entering your list, and also so that you can actually send emails to the list and increase your revenue. If you already have a newsletter for your restaurant, then I'll help you to grow the list faster than before, and so that you can make even more revenue from it. This is a system that works. It's worked for lots and lots of restaurants. I've never failed within a few weeks to build a list of 500 people, but as I mentioned earlier, many restaurants have had 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 people, all within the matter of a month on their list. And don't forget, there's my complete money-back guarantee. If I set this system up for you and it doesn't increase your restaurant revenue, then you get every single penny back. To see more details of my viral prize draw software, and to see exactly how this can work for you and to get started, then just click the link below this video. I look forward to building a profitable email list for you, just as I have done for many other restaurants.